Hello, I'm Nicole Knox, and this is my report on the informational interview I conducted for this internship course. This is just a quick reminder of who I am and what fields I'm interested in. I study history, art history, and education at UCSB. And I would really love to work within one or several of these fields after I graduate next year. Initially, this led me to be more interested in nonprofit sectors such as teaching or roles within the curatorial or educational departments in museums. However, my time at the DSC Gallery has really made me more interested in pursuing a career as a curator in a for-profit gallery, as it I'm now realizing is really one of the few ways to make a good living while working within cultural institutions. So that brings me to my interviewee. I decided to get lunch with Aneta, who also works at the DSC Gallery, and she's actually my main supervisor. So we already have a fairly strong rapport going that I was really looking to further strengthen by grabbing coffee with her. And I was also looking forward to talking to her because her academic background is primarily in art history as opposed to finance or economics. So I thought that she would have a really interesting perspective on the for-profit versus nonprofit dilemma I was having. So yeah. And after our conversation, I have two main takeaways. While I always knew that I would get a master's to pursue this industry, talking to Aneta has really made me realize how important the location my program could be, as it really builds the foundation of your professional network. And additionally, Aneta did say that it would be smart to look into programs that also deal in finance if I want to truly excel in gallery work. And I also realized that the for-profit, nonprofit art world binary is not as strong as I initially imagined. And as I mentioned that she would be shortly leaving the gallery to work on a different project in a not-for-profit institution, and that there are pros and cons to working on either side. And looking forward to implement this takeaways. I really want to learn as much as I can about the art world in California and in the US more broadly, and do some serious thinking about where I want to put down my first professional roots, rather that be like in Europe by getting a master's in a European institution or in the US. I also want to seek out experiences in a lot of different sectors of this industry and do some serious introspection about what I do and do not like about these sectors, and be really honest with myself about what is and what isn't working, and not be afraid to pivot when something I imagined would be amazing when it really work out. And regarding my professional collections, I'm lucky enough to see Aneta at the gallery every day. So I really do hope that I'll be able to continue to strengthen our relationship more informally by just continuing to ask questions whenever something comes up. Hopefully by the time I finish my internship, I would feel comfortable reaching out to her in the future if I would like advice and potential career moves, especially if I do continue to work in the EU. And additionally, I really enjoyed this interview and would love to replicate this experience by asking other gallerists in the DSE to have a little informal coffee chat. So thank you. I don't know how to stop the recording.